Emergency news. Factory farms costly to entire communities. The World Health Organization has reported that the number of confirmed swine flu cases has grown to nearly 8,500 and has spread to 40 countries, with Chile among the latest to report first cases. In New York, USA, a 55-year-old assistant principal became the sixth swine flu-related fatality in the country, while in Japan, more than 1,000 schools and kindergartens closed as confirmed cases surged by the dozens, a change that could prompt the World Health Organization to consider raising the alert level to 6, which is a full pandemic. Meanwhile, experts at the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, estimated that the true number of infections in the U.S. could exceed 100,000 nationwide.
The CDC also stated that besides human transmission, the swine flu can be contracted through contact with infected pigs or environments contaminated with the virus. Some experts have drawn attention to factory farms as environments that can easily be contaminated in this way. Factory farm conditions also threaten human health in other ways by discharging enormous quantities of untreated waste. The associated antibiotics, hormones, and bacteria subsequently enter precious water supplies, causing serious health problems in humans. This is the case not only for pig factory farms, but also cow, dairy, and chicken-intensive facilities.
In exploring some of the wider-reaching costs of factory farming, Supreme Master Television spoke with Clayton Edwards of the city of Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA, home to around 900,000 people whose water has been severely affected by large-scale chicken farms in a neighboring state.
Do you have any sort of an idea of like what the total costs are per year for Tulsa to clean up the water coming from the chicken farms in Arkansas?
We had spent through the early years of this problem, probably $5 to $6 million for additional studies, additional testing, chemicals to try to treat taste and odor. During this time, we put a new $80 million water treatment plant in service, and it was not able to remove the taste and odor causing compound jasmine. We had to replace the filter media with granular activated carbon, and for one period of time the jasmine concentrations were so high and the plant could not treat it that we had to abandon that source of raw water for about a 2-month period and go off an emergency supply.
And if you were to quantify the amount of waste coming from the factory farms, how much is that relative to a city the size of Tulsa?
Based just on the phosphorus concentration of the litter, it was equivalent to a city, I believe, the size of something like Dallas, of dumping their untreated waste in our watershed. And that's just based on the phosphorus concentration.
Unfortunately, many communities worldwide quietly suffer the harmful impacts of neighboring factory farms, either unaware or financially unable to respond in the way that the city of Tulsa did. Our prayers for all those affected by the devastating swine flu virus and other conditions that arise from large-scale livestock raising.
May we recognize the full societal costs of such practices and shift to a plant-based diet for the healthy freedom of humans and animals alike.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, reduce type 2 diabetes, prevent stroke conditions, reverse atherosclerosis, reduce heart disease risk 50%, reduce heart surgery risk 80%, prevent many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increase life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, conserve up to 70% clean water, save over 70% of the Amazonian rainforest from clearance for animal grazing. A solution for world hunger. Free up 3,433 billion hectares of land. Free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half of the world's grain supply. Consume 1/3 fossil fuels of those used for meat production. Reduce pollution from untreated animal waste. Maintain cleaner air. Save 4.5 tons of emissions per U.S. household per year. Stop 80% of global warming. Plus more. Save your life. Be veg, Go green. For more urgent information, please visit suprememastertv.com/harms-benefits-flyer.